favorite Dooney Bourke handbags.
Well, thank you, and you're my favorite.
Oh,
so
you're sweet.
Kind of meant to be together
We've been
tonight.
working together for a long time.
We sure have.
More than 20 years. But here's what I want you to know. This bag right here is available in 16 colors. It's going to be a rainbow fest. We have sold 20,000 of these handbags just this year. So in the last 7 months or so. The price tag is $188 or 5 payments of $37.60. And this bag, just so you know, really truly an over-the-shoulder, we call it a crossbody bag, but it's really crossbody or over-the-shoulder, and we'll explain that to you and how that works. But let's go through the colors. You should have a piece of paper and a pencil. Jot down a few colors.
Did we say the most? 16 colors.
16
I don't
colors.
Think this is.
Wow.
Now, where would you ever see 16 colors?
Never.
No.
Not in one.
No.
Not in a store in one bag.
Well, look at our bookshelf store. So how
Yes.
you go? Dusty blue right here.
Pretty.
And I'm
Love
going to
it.
put this on my shoulder because I
Okay.
love this bag.
It's a great one.
We have black. All of them will have russet trim.
Okay.
Next, we have one of our newer shades, which is the burnt orange. And again, that spice. Love that. We have elephant. We go to sky blue. And then how about a little sunset?
Look at that. How pretty is that? And you know what? It's a deep enough yellow. It's like a golden yellow. You can definitely take it into the fall.
Oh, yes.
It's the color of the fall leaves.
Right.
Really.
Then you're going to come straight down to pale blue.
Oh, I love
and the
that.
pale blue is such, and I love that with grays.
Oh, I love
Looks beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Wine, one of our newer shades. And then heather's one of our newer shades. And heather too, again, we said it was more of a heather gray. So it's a bluish gray right there. So that's easy to wear. We have the midnight.
Midnight blue.
Dark, dark, gorgeous navy. Love that midnight. And then we have the fuchsia.
Magenta.
A magenta.
You are so darn close. I'm keeping track of you here. I'm impressed that
I'm
you can
negative
remember
3 right
these.
now because I've got 3 wrong so far. I'm keeping track too.
Please don't keep track.
Then we're going to come down to desert. We have the baby pink. Then we have oyster. Now this is the first time we've seen oyster tonight. So
True.
Oyster is the nudes. It's an easy shade to wear.
It's a gorgeous. Can I
It may
just
have a
show
mauve
this
even.
for a second with the oyster versus elephant? It sounds funny, but anyway,
We'll
here
bring 'em
it just
together.
shows you. They're both in the neutral category, but the oyster is definitely lighter, and the elephant is the darker one right there. Okay, just to give you that idea. Then we get into persimmon.
Okay, how do you like that?
Well,
Little
that's
tropical fun.
4 dozen left. That's definitely more in the oranger category. And then here, mint. So we've got that beautiful mint. It's like a sea foam.
It is.
A dozen left here, 4 dozen left here, not many left in the oyster. So these colors on the bottom, when you're seeing them, the desert, the baby pink, those are all the most limited, but then we have them here. Now let's show you the bag and then we'll go back to colors again.
And this is empty, so you can see it has structure, but it has softness because it's our pebble leather. You have a nice base to the bag, and it's all piped with leather. So you don't have to worry about feet. There's no worries about this getting wet because it can get wet. That's what it's meant to do. It's all
It's gonna
done
get
in
wet.
that beautiful pebble leather. It is going to get wet. Big zip pocket, easy to get in on the outside, and I love how that opens up so nice and wide. If you're traveling, this will fit your passports. It will have that security you need because when you need to get in and out, your tickets, your
Yes.
passports, you want a nice separate pocket. You know where those are at always. At the top, unzip this. Nice deep bag. You're getting more of a north-south shape. So that large tablet, yes, that's going to fit in there. A zip pocket, a big slip pocket in front of that. On the opposite side, slip what you need in and out, no problem. Your glasses, your sunglasses, your smartphone. There's that keeper for your keys. You always know where that is, easy to get to. And then you talked about this being the crossbody. So you have that nice long crossbody strap.
And by the way, that's 23 to 26 inches.
You have that slender profile so the bag lays against the body when you're wearing it as a crossbody. But you know, you're traveling, you've crossbodied all day, you're getting ready to maybe go out at night.
Go for dinner.
Go for dinner. You don't need the crossbody anymore. You want something a little more elevated. Or you're not a crossbody person for, you know, all the time. Then you just take that section off. See how easy that was to remove that complete section? This can adjust. You have 5 adjustments up or down. So this now is a short shoulder, changes the whole look of the bag.
Yeah, I'm going to pop that on with my denim and just show you because this color was called Dusty Blue. And you can see, Look at how great this bag is.
How nice is that?
If you have never ever had a Dooney Bourke handbag, this is the perfect place to start because you've got plenty of room. It's 10 inches by 10 inches by 4 inches across the bottom. You've got plenty of room, you've got the versatility, and you certainly have a lot of colors to choose from. So this one is called Dusty Blue, and then we'll start back down here and we'll work our way up. That is the mint. Think of like a seafoam mint, very pretty. 6 remain, that's it. Here is your persimmon. 3 dozen remain. This is the oyster, great neutral in a little lighter tone. 150 remain. I think this baby pink is so pretty too. If you're a girly girl, that's great. 150 remain. This is desert, another great neutral that goes with virtually everything any time of the year,
and
right?
with the grounding of that nice Sierra, that'll go back with those winter boots coming up. So beautiful.
Good point. Then off to the magenta here. So that's your hot girl right there. This is midnight blue right there, that beautiful navy. This one is that new heather.
I know. And you were saying it's a blue-gray, so that's very easy to wear.
Because I want to show the heather next to the pale blue. Now you can really see that the heather is more of a grayish blue.
And then here's our other blue, which is the dusty. So, you know, you can almost see now in that dusty, if you like those little lavender pools, this will look more lavender, depending on what you have, or more dusty blue.
Dusty blue, pale blue, heather.
And then here's the
midnight.
midnight.
And there's the navy,
So we've got all
blue.
those nice blues all together.
And then this is that great color that is brand new that is actually called burnt orange. No, that's the wine.
That's the wine.
the wine, sorry. Up here, sunset yellow. So it is more of a golden tone, great into the fall. This one, another blue, but that one we call sky blue. I have to use the paper too, honey.
And that is just like the sky.
With 4 kids, and think about 16 children. This one is the elephant color. That is your brand new burnt
and
orange.
I want to put this one on because I haven't had this one in person.
It's beautiful.
Yet.
And then there's the black. So here's the thing, $37.60. I mean, think about it, less than $40. I went and bought printer ink today. Have you bought printer ink lately?
Yes.
I mean, you know, when you think about how fast you go through printer ink, I don't know why that just
everything
came into my
I do
mind,
now
but
is
I was
black
thinking
and
about
white.
where I've spent money lately, and I mean, it's amazing. You buy printer ink and some paper, and you know, you could own a handbag, those kind of thing. But anyway, the fact is, for $37.60, you can get this home, you can enjoy it, you can use it. It's a great first Dooney and Bourke handbag, or it's a great everyday Dooney and Bourke handbag because you can use it with the shoulder strap, or you can use it with the crossbody strap, 10 by 10 by 4, and that big, like you say, traveling, that big pocket
I
across
have it
the
on,
front.
and it's something, you know, the best part
Awesome.
is when you're wearing the bag. Now, this is the new burnt orange. When you're wearing it and you're hustling and bustling, and you get to that security, and you're like, oh, wait, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you need my passport? Here you go.
Right.
It's right here.
You know what?
No problem.
Or the other thing is, you know, a lot of times you've got your ticket, and then you have to keep your your license out to show it, and people will lose their licenses because we're trying to carry it.
Right.
Keep it in that bag right next to you. You can get it.
You have it a
get to
nice,
easily.
secure pocket, which is so nice. And then don't forget, yes, you're traveling and you want to keep your tablet with you. You don't want to have to downsize or go to a tote.
Right.
That tablet's going to fit in there. That e-reader, that Kindle, all of those things are going to go in there.
The iPads, the big iPads. By the way, Pat from Florida, welcome to QVC. Are you having fun shopping tonight, Pat?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Oh, good. We're having a great time.
QVC.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hi, Pat.
So, Pat, tell us,
there.
have you had Dooney and Bourke handbags before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And I love them. They last forever, and you can change them out and in and go on from one good bag to the next good bag.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you.
What was it about this bag that you thought maybe you should have it?
Well, the other one I have is I don't remember the name of it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But this one was just a little bit smaller, and I'm having some problems with my shoulders and things. So this one, I thought I would get it. I won't put as much stuff in it. So
Well, and you know what else
I think
too?
I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it's crossbody, it's actually easier on your shoulder because your
Yes.
body,
Kind of
your whole
distributing that weight a little better
Yeah.
with the handbag.
Exactly. A lot of times when I've had problems with my shoulder, you know, the doctor or the chiropractor will say, well, wear more of those crossbody shoulder bags because they just are a little bit easier on your shoulder.
And also, Pat, you can take
Right.
that strap and take the center portion off, and it'll give you a little shorter of a strap that you can do over the crook of the arm or even in the palm of the hand if you need to.
Good point. Yep, exactly. Good.
So-
Which color did you get? I'm anxious to find out.
I got the oyster.
Ooh, good for you.
I feel like that'll go good all the way, into the fall, and it'll just match a lot of the different things that I have. The other one that I have is the burgundy or the Bordeaux.
Right.
Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that was a totally different change.
And that'll
than
look,
one I've got.
it's a nice neutral, so that will go back with, and you're in Florida. What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in Panama City.
Okay,
Florida.
so you're sun and fun all the time. That's going to be perfect.
Well,
And
we have some cold days, but
You do.
It'll be nice because you can change that out, and it doesn't matter,
Doesn't
you can
matter.
use Dooney Bourke any time of the month or
That's
any time of the
right.
year. So.
Absolutely.
Exactly right. Well, Pat, I'm so glad you called. Thank you very, very much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And your bag will be on its way in just about a day or so. Okay?
All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a good evening.
Bye,
You
Pat.
too. Bye bye now.
Bye-bye.
That's great. That's a great color.
That
to
is a
get.
great color.
Let's go through colors
Okay.
one more time, then we'll get a chance to see them on the model.
Okay.
But the fact is that these colors, and just to remind you that this bag, let me just say this: we've sold 20,000 of these bags just this year in 7 months. So these are very popular. That's why we bring it in even more colors. We've got 16 colors to choose from, and this one is
Dusty blue,
dusty blue.
and has a little more of a lavender to it. Next is one of my new faves, which is the burnt orange. So think about leaves and spice, pumpkins and all of that, which is coming up. That's what you're going to get with that nice burnt orange.
It's nice.
And then straight up at the top, we have the black, which is basic but not solid because you've got that nice trim. We have the elephant, warm neutral. We have the sky blue. If you want a nice brighter blue, love that. You love that sunset. I mean,
I
just to
know
see it
it.
in person, it's such an easy golden color to wear.
It's beautiful.
Down below, pale blue. So if you want a little bit lighter shade of blue, you have that option. Next to that is one of our newer wine.
Very pretty.
Then we have the heather, and that's a bluish gray. We have midnight blue, not to be mistaken as black. You definitely know that's a blue. And then we have the magenta. I was going to say fuchsia again. Good. I'm like, wait. Down below that, we have desert.
That's a great color, desert, because it just goes with everything. I'm going to move this bag out of the way first.
We have the baby pink. We have Pat's color, which is that oyster. She's going to love that when she sees that in person. We have the persimmon. And then last, we have the mint. And the
mint has just sold
okay,
out.
we don't have the mint.
Gone. And give us one more tour of this, too,
Sure.
because if you just tune in, I know a lot of people are, okay, we'll do it really quickly, we promise.
Front pocket, a nice big opening at the top, plenty of organization, nice and lightweight, hard bottom so it stands up beautifully on its own. 2 ways to wear it, crossbody or remove right here at both buckles, and you have a nice short shoulder. So love this bag, slender profile against the body.
10 by 10 by 4, so it's easy to carry anywhere, anytime. Choose your colors. I think we have just about every color there. And in the meantime, speaking of that beautiful yellow,